Hi guys, this is Captain Jaypreet Joshi, aka Joe, and a very warm welcome to my channel. In the recent past, we have seen a spurt in crime using firearms. Recently, there was an incident in Delhi wherein some armed miscreants pulled out guns and tried to threaten the bouncers of a pub or bar, even fired shots. They also entered inside the premise, and that video coverage is not available, the clip is not available. But they went inside and they probably fired shots inside, which we don't know. But yes, outside they did fire 4, 5, 6 rounds. And fortunately, nobody was injured. But it is very disappointing to note that the bouncers couldn't do anything. Now, a lot of people argue that bouncers कर ही क्या सकते हैं इसके अंदर. अगर bouncers कुछ कर ही नहीं सकते, then why are they there? We could have normal, regular, maybe attendants who can mark the attendance of person going inside or do whatever formalities there. Now, if we have a bouncer, the job of the bouncer is to ensure that there is no violence inside the premise, no miscreant enter the premise and create ruckus. That is the basic job of a bouncer. Now, bouncers should be trained in handling bar fights. They should be trained in handling armed attacks, which could be using forks, knives, furniture, everything which is available inside. And also, they should be trained in avoiding forceful entry, like what these 4 armed miscreants try to do. आइए ये वीडियो देखते हैं और समझने की कोशिश करते हैं कि क्या हुआ, और उसके बाद मैं आपको एक छोटा क्लिप बना के मैंने डाला है दिखाने के लिए कि वो क्या कर सकते थे इस सिचुएशन के अंदर. आइए देखते हैं.
घुटनों पे मैं बोलूँ इसके बाद घुटनों पे तो घुटनों पे अब भी कह रहा हूँ. ये लेडीज है, इसको देखूंगा. घुटनों पे आ जा, घुटनों पे आ जा. अगर ट्रेन में लगा हुआ, अगर तुम्हारे दिमाग में ये है कि तुम लोग बोलते हो सुनने में कोई सब घुटने पे अभी मैडम घुटने से बोली मांगूंगा. बैठिया लेडीज है, बैठिया. घुटने पे अच्छी जाओ, घुटने पे रातों में कहाँ है? तुम बता कहाँ है? सुनो अदरवाइज नहीं रही है. तुम मेरे गेला मैं बता घुटने में आ रहा, घुटने में आ रहा है, घुटने में आ रहा है ना, घुटने में आ रहा है ना. घुटने में नीचे प्रेशर उठ गया तो सीधे पैर को भेजा भागो. हमारे बात देखो ना, आपके लिए ठीक है. मैं सीधी हो ना, पूजा मेरे बोलो, पूजा मेरे देखो हरिया बताइए. हरिया चलेगा तो हमारा चलेगा.
Alright, so now this is a situation wherein somebody has pulled out a weapon and he's at a distance. It's not touching you. Alright, it is not touching you, it is not here, but it's at a distance. So the first thing is bring your hands up. Always bring your hands close to the weapon. If the weapon was here, bring your hands here. If the weapon was here, bring your hands here. Now here, in this situation, the weapon was somewhere here. I'm referring to a bouncer situation which happened recently. I'm trying to give a solution around that. So the pistol is pointed, get into a conversation. Hey, turn to the side, go inside, and move back, grab the pistol. Now when you're grabbing the pistol, go for the slider, the sliding part, because the barrel has to move back and forth to be able to fire. Okay? So grab this. Don't try and grab from here or here. It won't mean anything because you can still turn and fire. Okay? So your controlling mechanism is this. After you have done this, immediately the hand with which you are grabbing, take that hand and lock his arm. So when you're locking his arm, it's already come out. When you're locking his arm, now he cannot use the leverage of the elbow to remove the weapon. Now from here, you can give him a slap in his face with the open hand, or even you can use your knee, do a knee strike here, take it out, cock the weapon if you know how to use it, ask him to go down, or maybe just get away from there. So you saw this video which I made this morning, just to reiterate a few points that it is possible to disarm a weapon. But before that, there are a few things we must understand and abide by. Number one, we should always be aware, situationally aware of where we are, what are we doing, who is around us, and especially at that hour in the middle of the night, around 12 o'clock in the night. So one has to be extra careful, which unfortunately these men on duty were not. They were sucked into their phones. So once you're on duty, I would suggest that use your phone as little as possible, not for checking it all the time and being engrossed in it. It's a very bad idea, especially those who are into security profiles and security details. Third thing to remember is that you should always stay armed. Now your job is of a bouncer. Even if the bar or the pub doesn't arm you, it is a good idea to stay armed with something like a collapsible baton, or maybe a pocket knife, or maybe a pepper spray or mace, anything which can help you get out of difficult situations such as these. My fourth point here is that when they were told to get down on their knees, they kept thinking about it for quite some time, almost a minute. So the person who was holding the gun, the miscreant with the weapon, he kept telling them, "Ghutne pe aa jao," that is, go down on your knees, go down on your knees. But I don't know, maybe they were frozen and they did not know how to react, because they had not assumed, they had not thought of this situation which might crop up at one point in time in their career. But it did happen. So the first response should be to, raise your hands up and tell them, all right, it's okay. Talk to them and abide by what they tell you to do. All right. The next thing is seek cover. Now, seeking cover is be in a place where you feel even if a shot is fired, you can, save yourself, you can survive. And lastly, wait for an opportunity. Because if you see in the video, there are moments when miscreant number 2's pistol gets stuck, it's not able to fire. Miscreant number 1, when he fired, then he was pointing his pistol downwards. That was the time when, only, if and only, the bouncers were well trained and they knew their job and they could take some amount of risk. They could have gone in for a weapon disarm. I'm not saying that you do a disarm all the time you see a weapon. No, bad idea. But then once shots are fired, once you know that these guys mean business and they can fatally harm anyone, kill somebody, it becomes your moral duty, your responsibility to save lives at the cost of putting your life at risk. So I hope you like this video. अगर इसमें आपका कोई comment है, कुछ suggestion है, so I'll be happy to answer that. And also let me know what is the type of video and footage and information you would like me to share. क्या देखना चाहते हैं आप और क्या पसंद करते हैं, किस तरीके की रियल लाइफ सेल्फ डिफेंस सिचुएशंस के बारे में आप चाहते हैं मैं बात करूं, क्योंकि मेरे वीडियोस बहुत ऑर्गेनिक होते हैं, वो बहुत ज़्यादा कॉस्मेटिकली सजा के बनाए नहीं होते, हार्डकोर रियलिटी पे बेस्ड है और जो मैं समझता हूँ उसका सोल्यूशन हो सकता है. आई मे नॉट बी द बेस्ट, बट वट एवर लिटिल आई नो ओवर about 14 years of my instructorship as self-defense instructor for the Indian Army, various corporates and security agencies all over the country and also outside the country. I think I try and share whatever best I know, and do let me know whether you like this or you have something else to share, and keep encouraging us, keep supporting us by liking, subscribing and sharing. This is very important, guys. This is not an entertainment video, this is an educative video, and sharing it can save a life. So till next time, be a hard target and stay safe.